There are so many cameras out there that you can use to capture B-roll. In this video, we're going to be going over just the different action cameras. More specifically, we're going to be focusing on the Insta360 1X because it's overall the most stable, most amazing little camera that you've ever seen. So with the Insta360 1X, it's quite a bit different than filming with the GoPro, the Osmo Action, camera that films pretty much 360 degrees around you at all times as it's recording. And for action stuff like what we're doing today on snowboards, you just really can't beat something like this because as you're going down, all you have to do is focus on what height and what direction you want to point it. And it's going to film both ways. So if it's out in front of you, it's filming in front of you, side, and in post, you choose what way you want to look. And you can go back and delete that and do it again and again and again. So from one run, you can end up with like 4, 5, 6 different angles, all from one bit of action. You can take it out and you can do a vlog, you can do a jog, you can hang out with your buddies in a party bus and set it up right in the middle and capture everybody just like that 70s show.
Jackie, demonstrate.
Oogly, moogly. Oogly.
Let's go ahead and take a quick look at how we're filming with the Insta360 1X. And to help me today is my buddy Jonathan Buckhouse, who makes snowboarding videos daily. His channel will be linked in the description below. Sorry to interrupt again, but I feel it's going to be a little easier for me to explain what's going on this way. As you can see, here I am snowboarding down the mountain, holding just the regular size invisible pole that Insta360 sells, which is a must-have, by the way. As I'm going, I'm moving it just randomly into different places. I want to hold it in that position long enough to be able to actually get a clip that's usable. I hold it down towards the bottom and I snowboard towards the tail. What you have to remember is this entire time, I'm not concerned about what it's actually filming because I know that it's filming everything around me. What I'm worried about is where I'm filming, the height of the stick. I film towards my feet, I film level at my waist to get those jumps. You can see how much movement is in that pole when I hit that jump. Steady as can be when you look at it through the lens of the Insta360. I mean, this thing is a pretty amazing camera. There's really no way that I could film myself and seem like the camera is so far away with such a short pole either. There's plenty of times that I've gone out filming myself using a short pole with the GoPro or the Osmo Action, and all I see is basically my head down to my knees, or I have to flip the camera around to only be able to see just my snowboard. I can't get all of me in it in the way that this camera can. The only thing you really have to worry about is the height of the camera. So if you're wanting to have an angle that is sort of looking down on you, or if you want to have an angle that's eye level, or an angle down at the ground looking up at you, or looking at your feet, you've got that 360 degree sphere. So picture your eye at the center of that 360 degree sphere. You can look up, you can look straight, you can look down, you can look left, you can look right, you can look back, you can look side to side. With this invisible stick, it looks as if you have your own cameraman following you as you ride down the mountain or do whatever activity it is that you're doing. Now, one of the reasons I say this is one of the best B-roll cameras is because B-roll, for those of you who do not know, is usually, not always, but usually footage with no audio that's laid over other footage. I've used tons of B-roll, and this actual video that you're watching right now as I'm talking and cutting back and forth from the action scenes to me talking to you just like this. There are so many ways you can use this camera. You can do a feature called bullet time. It is such a cool effect that depending on what you're doing, you can get out there, use your creative juices to come up with all kinds of ways to use this feature. It is such a cool feature. You do need to have the invisible stick and the little attachment to it so you can swing that around, and it is definitely the package that I would recommend getting. I will make sure to link to that, so if you are interested in that, you can pick one up for yourself. They sell them in all kinds of different packages. There is really no other way that I can go out and snowboard by myself or go out and do an activity by myself and get these kinds of shots. The only downside is that the audio is just They are updating the app for editing the video as well as for some other features, and the rumor is that somehow that's supposed to help with the audio. I'm not sure how that works yet. As soon as I find anything out about it, I will come back and make a video to showcase it. This little guy has impressed me over and over. The actual camera has sort of a rubbery coating on it. The other downside is this LED screen right here is pretty much useless unless you're inside. If you're outside and the sun is out, you can't see anything on that at all. You can hook it up to your phone through Wi-Fi so that you can see what mode it's in. I hope you guys understand why I'm claiming this is an incredible B-roll camera. I strongly believe that this is an amazing camera that all of us should have when we're creating fun, crazy videos. And if you're not sure how to really use this camera, make sure you go watch this video right in this card here. It'll also be linked in the description below, and it really shows you how to use it and how to edit with it. And if you haven't already, click the bell icon because I'm going to be doing a lot more 360 Insta360 stuff, and you can use these same techniques on your videos and your channels. Thanks again everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So if you're out there and you're curious which camera fits best for you, I'm going to get that covered for you. No, that sounds stupid. I'm not going to get that covered for you. What the f? Are you over there giggling? Yeah. F you. Sounds like I'm ripping in the gondola. So if you're interested in doing action, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that little bell icon, and I'll see you next time.